Good afternoon and welcome to the latest edition of From the Mayor's Desk. I'm DonCarlos, Mayor of Baytown, and it's good to talk to you this afternoon. We've got a lot of things happening in our city, so I'll try to hit all of them in a very brief overview for you. First off, you should see some construction starting shortly on Garth Road for a new academy here in Baytown. It's been a project we've worked on for the last 2.5 years to bring to the city. We think it's going to be a great addition to our retail presence here. We hope that you will watch the construction with great interest. It's our understanding that Academy intends to be open by November 3rd. So the construction will be on the west side of Garth Road around Hunt Road. So that's something certainly to look forward to in the coming hunting season this fall. We are going to talk about at Council next week a pilot program to expand our curbside recycling program. We've been in discussions for some time with Waste Management about the extraordinary success we've had here in Baytown on our curbside recycling program. I'm very pleased to report that we are up nearly 50% of our households in participating in the recycling program, which is the tops for waste management in our region. I'm very proud of our Baytonians who participate in the program, and in this pilot program that's up and coming, we're going to have large recycling containers placed in, I think, 3 different areas in the city, which will service both households, and we'll have some in commercial areas. It is hoped that we will be able to go to every household in the city before too long, and everyone will get a new recycling container to be put on wheels where you can very easily recycle a lot of different household items. The expansion of this program will hopefully lead to less trash in the landfill and end up saving us all money in the long run. So please watch for the expansion of the recycling program, our curbside recycling program, in the very near future. Something very important is coming up in the city in May, specifically on May 14th. We're going to have a series of elections. For those of you in council districts 4, 5, and 6, you're going to have contested council races in each one of those areas. I urge you to learn who the candidates are, learn what they stand for, meet them, talk to them, and choose the candidate which most reflects what you see as the future of our city. I commend all of you in 4, 5, and 6, and that's roughly the Country Club area, the Whispering Pines, Pinehurst area, and the east side of Baytown along Cedar Bayou, to get to know your candidates in that area. And again, May 14th is the date of that election. Also on May 14th, we're going to have 2 very important elections for the entire city. Those are elections to reauthorize the Crime Control and Prevention District and the Fire Services and Emergency Services districts. Currently, those districts are funded by a very small portion of our sales tax, but it has to be reauthorized every 5 years. It is extremely important that you consider supporting those districts and voting for a continuation of them. We have learned that approximately 60% of the sales tax that is generated comes from folks outside of our city. Therefore, it's easier and lessens the tax burden on our citizens to fund those districts, and those districts are very important. They furnish such things as new squad cars and protective cars, protective clothing for our police and fire. They are funding a fire service and training facility, and they help us to offset the extremely expensive aspects of public safety. So please consider supporting those 2 initiatives and a continuation of those sales tax items. I'm very excited to tell you that today, this is the 17th of March, we're going to have the grand opening for the Bergeron splash pad. This is the first of a number of neighborhood splash pads and spray parks that we're going to be opening around the city and neighborhoods. We'll eventually have 6 or 7 of these. This particular one at Bergeron will be a splash pad. It's going to have some covered picnic tables, and it will be just a fun area for the neighborhood kids there. In conjunction with that, I would remind everybody that Pirates Bay, our phenomenally successful water park, will reopen for the 2011 season, starting with weekends in May. Please watch for that opening. I would encourage you to get season tickets, which you can purchase at our Parks and Recreation Department, and let's help make Pirates Bay the phenomenal success it was in the first year. We're adding another water park facility to our lineup this year in May, and it will be open here at NC Foot Park next to the community center. It's a smaller version of Pirates Bay, but it will have also have some slides, a lap pool, a zero entry pool, and a lot of fun activities, spray things for the kids. So watch for that grand opening. We'll try to open that in May of 2011 and have it available. It will have reduced admissions, a reduced admission fee because it is smaller than Pirates Bay, but the good news is that your season ticket will be good for all facilities from the city of Baytown. I hope that if you've been in the Texas Avenue area, you've gone down and noticed the construction in the street on Texas Avenue. We have begun phase 1 of the Texas Avenue Streetscape program. We're replacing all the infrastructure, water and sewer lines in that area. We're expanding the sidewalks to 16 feet, which will allow for outdoor cafes, tables and such, and will be much more pedestrian friendly. We're also going to add landscaping, decorative lighting, and benches. We think it'll be a marked improvement for that area, and we hope to continue through a public-private partnership to complete all that area in a streetscape and completely change the look of the old downtown area. Finally, I would like to ask you all to continue in our fight to keep Baytown clean. We're doing a lot better, folks. We're making progress along our major roadways in keeping the trash picked up, keeping everything mowed and trimmed. But please, please urge your family not to throw out any litter on any of our highways, but to collect it and put it in the nearest trash receptacle. If you're walking across a parking lot and see a paper cup or something there, please pick it up and help us out by putting it in a trash can so it won't blow out in the street. Let's make sure that everyone knows how proud we are of our city. I hope you have a great spring and a great spring break, and we'll talk to you before long. Thanks very much.